Hi, welcome to Walk and Really Talk. Um, it had been a couple of days I didn't publish any of my vlog, but I felt like today's the day I should be actually doing something. So today I want to talk about a little bit about structures and a little bit about the limitations. We all have limitations, and remember that the limitation triggers the creativity. Anytime you feel like you're not able to move the things you want to do, or you're not able to do it, um, pick up paper and a pencil and write down your limitations, because what it gives you is limitation triggers a lot of creativity. It creates a different way of doing things. It will help you to kind of figure out what are the possibilities in that limited capacity you have, in that limited resources you have, in the limited circumstance you have. Define that what limit you. Is your brain kind of freezes when you want to do things, or is it you don't have enough funds, or you're not given proper opportunities where you want to grow? Write down all of that, and see that the place you want to go to, the place you want to achieve, the place you have in your mind as your destination, you will be able to cause some movement when you know your limitations. It will trigger a same thing in a different way. It will boost all the creative juices. It will help you in a different way. You'll be surprised what it's gonna do for you. I mean, this is, and that what this one is, and the structures I was talking about in the beginning was, it help you to build a structure around that. Once you have a structure, structures do give some kind of output. Let's say, if you talk about a house, you have a structure, and then there is a benefit out of that, right? You live there, spend time, all of that. It does support you in a way. Even in the life too, or if you're doing a business or anything you try to do, if you have a structure around that life, your brain know where to go, what to do in that structure, and it will have a routine around that structure. And once you have a routine and a daily way of doing things, it will help you to build a discipline, because you can do that same thing over and over for a longer period of time if you have built the structure. So your limitations will help you to define how the structure will look like. You will play under your limitations, but there will be a lot of movement there. All we're trying to do is, when we want to do something, is we're causing a movement. It could be a physical movement, it could be a mental movement, right? And when you define your limitations, what it does for you is it will help you to know that what you are not ready to do yet, but what you can possibly do under those limitations. And in those limitations, there is a freedom. There is still some level of freedom in that to cause a maximum movement which is possible. It could be a creative movement. It could be a different ideas in that little structure you already built around your life. So this is what I wanted to talk about, because a lot of times we have a lot of resources, we have a lot of things, but we're not still progressing. The reason is our creativity comes from the space when we have limitations. You will always have a lot of ideas flowing when you know that there is a limitation for what you can do. But if you, in your mind, you're not able to set those limitations, or let's say in your mind you don't specifically pinpoint those limitations, then it could be really hard. It can be really hard to kind of do things what you want to do, because your mind is kind of straying, like it's just all over the place, but it doesn't know how to take those actions, so what to do. Your brain won't be able to provide you directions if you don't define the limitations you have. Pick up a copy or a pencil, write it down, and see that, let's see that if it works for you. I would just encourage everybody who's listening to this video, write down your comments and tell me, what do you think about this one, and try to work with this piece of information what I'm trying to give you here, because I think this can be very beneficial. Write down, or in your life circumstance when you had those limitations, and what you were able to accomplish because of those. Write down all of that, because I'm sure that, when you had more limitations there, you did try to expand more on through those limitations, because you feel a little bit stressed in those, and you feel like, I can do this, I can try this. There are so many ideas that will flow around to do things what you want to do. So I think the limitations are not bad. They will help you to build a structure around what could possibly you be doing, and it will help you to create different ideas. That's what I'm talking about, creativity here, and all that. And with that, once you have a proper structure or a routine, it will help you to build a discipline around that. Just try it out and see that. Let me know what you like about this one, or write down your own stories in the comment section here, so that people who watch this video can learn both ways, and I can learn as well. Thank you so much for watching my content, so really appreciate it. I'll try to be more regular on the videos. Please do subscribe my channel, and your comments and when you watch those videos, it does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. I can really appreciate it.